Hello, everyone. It is 2025. I don't know why, but 2025 got me so excited. I know everybody talks about new year, new me, but for some reason, I just feel really good about 2025. Like I've never felt like this before about a year. We'll see. I today just wanted to share my goals with you guys on here on YouTube, my gardening goals, just personal goals, and start out the new year fresh. And yeah, let's just dive right into it because it's been a while since I last posted, and I rarely post with me sitting down. Changing it up a little bit. My hair is getting a little excessive. I might cut it. I still haven't done anything with it for the day, so this is what you're getting. No, this is not how I started out my new year either. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. If you like what you see and you want to follow my journey, please stick around, like, comment, subscribe, do all those things if you wish. But 2025, I feel like everybody has goals of their own that they want to try to achieve throughout the year, but they really, like, it always kind of slips away, like fitness, health, becoming vegan, or, you know, going for a walk, exercise, all these different things. And then we kind of let it slip throughout the year due to all of our chaotic schedules and like things that end up happening to us throughout the year. And I really want to make 2025 different for me. Um 20 like the last couple of years have been I will not lie, if you've watched my other videos, they've been not the best. I've kind of let all of my personal and business and wellness and health goals kind of slip due to health issues, um, losing family members, losing my best friend, like getting in a car accident, totaling my car, losing another best friend, and then having two more deaths recently. And it's like, I I don't want to sound callous or rude or what's the word, but I have someone that looks up to me. I have a 2.5-year-old daughter that relies on me, and I feel like I'm not even holding myself accountable because of, the things I've gone through. And one of my goals this year is to really be more intentional, really thoughtfully trying to plan things out and look into each month, kind of see like where I want my goals. I kind of did that last year with my gardening. I attempted with YouTube. We had so many unexpected things happen to us. It was like one thing after another last year. Totaling my car, New Year's Eve, losing our daycare and not finding a daycare for like half the year. So it kind of like threw all my YouTube goals and personal goals out the window. What mattered was caring for my daughter. And, then I lost my best friend. She actually passed away very young, just starting her 30s. And we had done basically most of our lives together, like, well, half of our lives together. And she was everything to me. And I went through a lot of trauma with that. I had to start therapy. I mean, getting another vehicle, starting another job, a new job. It was just so much that I really didn't have any time to post on YouTube. And gardening, once I started planting my garden and really getting intentional about gardening and canning and preserving, I felt like I was doing something for me, and I felt healthier mentally after therapy and just getting, working my hands in the garden, spending that precious time with my daughter. Yeah, like being intentional and just looking at my months. I have a calendar in front of me. I think I got this from Target or Walmart. I don't know. I haven't put anything on it. I do have goals like to pay off debt for one of them. So my next goal would be to pay off debt. We own a small business here in Iowa, and we took over during the pandemic, and it has been a struggle ever since. So my goal is to pay off debt. If you want to follow me or I can make a separate video about that, just let me know. I would love to share more info on how I'm doing that and what my full-time job is outside of, doing this. Clearly I work full-time job. So I would love to share my personal goals with that and how it's going if you would like in, the next month or so. Along with being intentional about that. So everything I'm going to carry over, I want to be intentional about saving money. And that means I want to do once a month, like a pantry challenge. I'm really trying to be focused on not going to the grocery store as much, but utilizing a lot of resources around me. I have a mini deep freezer that I got last year for my daughter's like mini meals that we did. And I really wanted to be intentional about using what's in there come spring, because I do know like harvest season comes in fall, but a lot of people take their like hogs to slaughter in the spring and summer. And so I want to fill that up with meat and different varieties of meat, chicken, beef, pork, and use that again in my gardening and canning. And along with that, just being intentional about what I can, so that way I use a lot of the resources I was intentional on, bringing into my home. I'm just crossing these things off here real quick because I wrote a list. It was just so roughly planned out. But yes, being intentional about my gardening and thinking in my head ahead of time, what am I going to can from my garden? What am I going to keep fresh? What am I going to freeze? Last year, I was just kind of like, we'll see what pops up. Last year, I also bought and seeded my parents' garden. So I'm going to do that this year. We're going to kind of tailor things down a little bit in regards to like what we had there. We had way too many tomatoes over there. So we're going to try to find a happy balance this year. Maybe half of what we did, and then do more root vegetables, more radishes, salad mixes. They like all that stuff. And onions and carrots and potatoes over there, since here I don't necessarily have the space. So that being said, that will also help pay off like debt with me not using as many wasteful products like that are just easy and not as nutritious either. Sometimes that is kind of like what we need when we're like starving and it's last second, but I'm gonna be really trying to be intentional about like my snacks and meal prep per week. So on Sundays, I want to create a meal prep video on like our snacks that I'm gonna, try to utilize throughout the week. So since today's Saturday, I will be making some things and freezing them, like pancakes or waffles. And we do use those that are protein based. So I'll record that for you, maybe put a little snippet in there of kind of what's to come. As well as, I really want to get back to finding a church that my daughter and I can call home. And since I moved down to Iowa, I really haven't had like a moment to find a church that I call home. And at first I feel like I think I'm going to do it without my daughter, so I can kind of like pay attention to a lot of different things that I'm looking for. A really great children's program. I'm still debating on in the next 6 months if my daughter is going to go to 3-year-old preschool or if she is going to go to just daycare again. My whole goal has been to homeschool part-time, and that's why I really wanted to start here on YouTube, because I feel like our school system nowadays is not what it used to be. I feel like kids are just exposed to so much more that they don't need to be exposed to or shouldn't be exposed to. And I feel like my values and morals are being questioned, um, as a mom, as a person, as a parent. Um, so we're gonna see within the next couple of months, like how YouTube plays a role in that. My goal is to make another goal is to make YouTube a full-time thing eventually. Um, of course, I have like a certain follower amount, like things like that in my head. I don't have it written down per se because I feel like that would fluctuate. And with my current content right now, it is health, beauty, etc. I used to post like food, and I really kind of want to tie it all in together and utilize this channel to my fullest extent because it is my creative outlet and it is something I enjoy doing. Full time, I am a hairstylist, but on my body, it just really prevents me from being a mom. We'll just leave it at that. Another goal of mine randomly is to start reading a book. I have books I have not even touched, but I've bought and I'm like, oh, I would love to read this. This would be awesome. So, I am trying to set some time while my daughter is sleeping. It's hard for me to make that time because mentally I'm just so exhausted with working with clients all day and going back and forth and, making meals when I get home at 5 and like, so I'm really trying to figure out a schedule that works for my daughter, works for me, works for YouTube, works for my full-time job. And to really be intentional with my time because we are in a busy season of life. I only have one child and she's 2.5. And like I said, I just don't know how anybody else can have more than one child. If you're a single mom and you have more than one child, I don't know how you do it. I really don't. I asked my friends this. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how. Any tips, tricks, like they don't even know how. So, but I don't have family down here. It's all me. Her dad lives 45 minutes away and that's it. That's all we got for family down here. So we do have some really awesome family, I guess, friends that we consider our family down here from our gym, like Paul and Ruth. Sorry, my cat's being funny. That's another thing. My old man, my 16-year-old cat, he's not doing well. He had his tooth pulled already in November. It's just, so I'm hoping he's like on the mend. He lost a lot of weight and he's starting to slowly gain it back. But anyway, it's just being intentional with my time. Again, being intentional. That I think that's gonna be my word for the year is just being intentional with my time, with my resources, with everything. So that being said, I really want to get down to my calendar schedule, like I said previously, and try to figure out what that looks like. I do have a few sheets on like how I'm going to navigate that in my schedule with work and meal prepping and things like that. So I'm going to be writing down like what food I have in here that I can utilize first before I go shopping. I'm trying to do like a no spending challenge. Other than like milk, butter, eggs, I have a lot of flour I need to use. So other than like the bare minimum basics, I'm setting a budget of $100 a month, and I'm trying to get that actually under $70 a month if I can. So stay tuned. I will be posting a video that's actually on my list is to post a video about that. And I really want to stay consistent with YouTube. My goal is to post once a week, whether it be a long video, small video, perfectly edited or not, is to just be consistent and tell you guys what's going on. I do plan on redoing my intro video. I'm not good with that, so I need to figure out like how or who I want to do that. I don't like a lot of like lengthy intro videos, but I would like to show like glimpses of like what I'm doing here on the channel. My whole channel is about saving money, saving your sanity, saving your time. And right now, I feel like I'm not doing any of it, and I need to wrangle myself in. I will be posting another cleaning video again. I made a bunch of videos and before the new year, and that never got edited or posted. I made a treat video for the holidays if you're saving money, never got posted because we had two family, well, my best friend, well, another one of my best friends, her she had a loss in her family and it affected a lot of us, and so I was really trying to be there for her and one of our family members as well. And then another family member had been diagnosed with cancer. So it's been a lot of time spent with family, and I want to really try to be more intentional with my time so that way I can be there for friends, for family, and things that I want to do. So just being consistent with YouTube, and I am going to post those. Maybe add some Valentine's Day treats and we can, post that for Valentine's Day. That's my plan. And posting a updated cleaning video. I've got to go through a lot of things now that the holidays are over and get rid of more stuff I just realized that I had because, wow, I'm sure you guys are in the same boat. I don't know how, but that being said, consistency with YouTube and posting once a week. I'm thinking Wednesdays or Fridays, and I feel like Wednesdays work well for me. Yeah, I know. Let me know what you think, and then maybe posting like a small video on Friday, because I feel like not a lot of people post on Wednesdays, but a lot of people post on like Monday and Thursday and Friday. Not a lot of people post on Wednesdays, so let me know what you think. So being consistent on YouTube and meal planning. Again, being intentional with my resources. I want to utilize most things that I have here first and just kind of looking and writing down what I'm going to eat, make, do, etc. and showing you guys maybe like a recap. Maybe those can be like my short Friday recaps of what I, so that way I can kind of give you a rundown of what I've made. And if you're interested on any of those recipes, I can break it down further, but I feel like so many people do these meal prep with me or, whatever, but it's only for me and my daughter. So it's literally just a recipe and then we share it. So it's not like I'm baking a double batch or this or that. It's more like I'm planning this out for this week. These are the ingredients I'm going to get ready because I have, this canned already, or I need to make pizza dough because I have these ingredients and let this in the fridge, that kind of thing. So it's not going to be half-hour long meal prep with me type of thing. I need to get this ready for the week, pop it in the freezer, pop it in the fridge, kind of run down the list. If you're interested in that, let me know. We can always try it, see how it goes. What else? Let's see, I have a whole list. I feel like I've run through a lot of it. Yeah, paying off debt, being consistent with YouTube, going back to church, being intentional, just being intentional with everything. I feel like I'm being overwhelmed with like stuff around me after the holidays, and it really gives me anxiety. Please tell me I'm not the only one. And although I'm grateful and I feel like I'm blessed because a lot of people don't have what I have, and right now the California fires are going on, and it just makes me grateful that I have what I have in here. But it also gives me anxiety that I feel like I need to hurry up and use and like do something with these products. So, or, these things that I have. So I feel like some of it may be scattered at first, but I swear it'll all piece together. So today, what I'm going to do is, it is early Saturday morning. I'm going to go ahead and meal prep some pancakes and some breakfast items, because I feel like breakfast time we're always rushed and there's just not a lot of time. And then I am going to probably make some, oh, let's see what else. Let's see what's on my list, shall we? I had a list of stuff I had to do today. No, I didn't get anything done. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. I need to get my life together. Tell me I'm not the only one. Oh, there we go. So pancakes or waffles. I feel like waffles are easy to grab and go, but my daughter struggles to eat like protein-based food. So I try to do and utilize, we have copious amounts of caffeine, because if you didn't know, we own Anytime Fitness in Southeast Des Moines. Little plug there. And that's the business I was talking about previously that we've been trying to get rid of. It's just not fitting in with our schedules anymore and our season of life at this moment. But pancakes, egg bake, and then I'm going to cut it up into squares, and I'm going to utilize just the things that I have around that a lot of people can get for cheap. I don't know the pricing. If you do, by all means, add it to the comments. I feel like waffles are just easy. I don't have a big waffle maker, so I'm going to do pancakes and waffles individually, some with chocolate chips. I'm going to do the pancakes without chocolate chips. Maybe I'll do some blueberries. We'll try that with like the pancakes, because my daughter has issues with like chunky things. So I feel like that will be a great resource. And I'm going to freeze some of the egg bake squares after to wrap up and bring to work. So we're going to freeze those individually and keep them. I'll show you how I do that later. I have like this space saver thing, which I will show you. So I plan on having that video come out. This will come out on Wednesday. That will come out on next Wednesday or Friday. I feel like I'm going to make it a short video, so it might be Friday. Don't quote me on that. We'll see when it comes out. But what I make for breakfast for me and my daughter. So single mama, single parent, it is it's so busy. It is a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get that going, and later I'm going to sit down and plug all these ideas into some of my calendar and figure out my life after I'm done meal prepping those. So anyway, I hope you're excited for 2025. I'm excited. I'm so happy you guys even stuck around to even listen to me speak, but I hope you stick around for the journey of me saving money and paying off debt and get ready for gardening season and sharing all the things. I do want to make this channel like more of a low tox option if I can. Kid friendly meals. You know, I have a lot of ideas floating through this noggin of all the things that I want to do and when, and I just want to put them in my calendar so I can get them on here, and I have to plan that out like a week or two in advance for it to be relatable to you guys. And I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that a lot with like planning my content out on Instagram for like my Saving in Style, or Amber Hope Styles, my Amber Hope Styles page that I'm not on now. I have over 6,000 subscribers on there, but I am going to be posting more on here than I will be on there, because it's just not in my season of life. So if you want to follow some of that over there, I will post like short videos and like fashion stuff sometimes on there, and home decor, etc. You can definitely go follow me there on Amber Hope Styles. as well as like and subscribe here. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I don't know why I'm holding my cup like that, but thank you for sticking around, and I hope you guys stay safe and all the things, all the blessings for this upcoming year. Yeah, let's go. 2025. We're just starting. I'm so excited. Bye.